This is Damon Stevens with Finwheel Builders. Today is a Wednesday, October 19th, 2022, and the stock market update for trades of the day. Hopefully everybody had a great day out there. A little bit of swings in both directions, and a little chop in the day, but hope you did all right. Hopefully you're also looking at these earnings that are coming out, because they're going to be key to telling us which way the market's going to go now. We've had so much news out there in the news. Now it's time for earnings to kind of show us the way. So let's kind of get into it, take a look at what's going on in the market, see what we can do to plan out the rest of this week. So Dow Jones closed down 0.33%, NASDAQ down 0.85%, and S&P 500 down 0.67%. Overall, pretty much weak across the board, except energy. Money flowing back into energy. And when you see that, a lot of times you can expect possibly the market to pull back even more, or at least the tech stocks. It seems like when energy's high, tech stocks are down. So something to keep in mind as we get into these discussions here. Get on our scanner too. Nothing really hit our mark today on small caps. So we'll just continue monitoring that. See if IWM can show some strength here down the road and get some of these small caps going again. All right, so looking at the Indian futures right now live. This is live, basically in trade this 6 by 24. And you looking at it here, you can see, we had this double top put in here, and then we kind of pull back, and here's kind of the neckline. And today, when I saw that we broke this neckline right here, where this kind of came in, dipped down, and came back, I was wondering if we're going to have a fallout here, if we're going to fall down, back into the bears again. But there's a rally at the end of the day, kind of pulled it back up, but you can still see, the movement's down. So something to keep in mind is, we are in a downward sloping move here, and you have the 50-day moving averages continue to slide down. So something to keep in mind as we go into tomorrow as well. We might come back up here around 37.22 or this moving average here, and that could allow us to pull down here if we don't pop out of here. So just something to be aware of right now. Looking at basically 2007, 2008 charts on a monthly view of the S&P 500, and also now today 21, 22, very similar. You see down here we're kind of right here testing the support area. Now we spiked it, came back up, and kind of are holding it. But we'll see, because we on this one here we came down, we held here, we spiked back up here, and then started to sell off the following week. So we'll see what happens on this week and how we're going to end this week. But this is pretty critical. And if we break above, this 3750 level, that's good. If we stay below it, or break this 3700 level, we're going to be starting to possibly repeat 2008, which would not be good. So something just to keep in mind. And again, the Feds continue to be strong, taking a strong arm on interest rates, and continue to push hard to try to get this economy back in line. So just keep that in mind. And if you look at the institutions, a lot of them are still selling short. Have a record number of put contracts out there, short contracts, shorting the market, at least since 2000. So pretty extreme right now. Mid-year season patterns, you can see here, typically October, we have a nice little up rally here, and then a sell-off and new lows for the year. So just, that's not saying what's going to happen, but that's typically, and that's been the average across the years since 1946. So just something to be aware of. Doesn't say where that's going to happen, but it is a possibility. Looking into what comes out tomorrow, this is where it gets real important here. Before the market opens, initial jobless claims. So if jobless claims are don't meet expectations, if jobless claims are down, then the market's going to probably go down. If the jobless claims are up, that means the market's probably going to most likely go up. And that's because the Feds want things to look bad, so that they know that they're doing the right job on their tightening and raising interest rates. Also, we get Fed manufacturing index tomorrow, home sales as well, and then Friday, inflation expectations over 5 to 10 years. So something to just keep aware of. Obviously that create a lot of volatility. Also, all the options are expiring, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, they're all expiring on Friday. So if there's anything to be said about, these shareholders that are short in the market wanting their money out, they're going to have to get that market to come down. Looking at our channel here, if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. And if you like these videos, share them with friends and family, those that will benefit from this. But we at FinWealth Live, we can always view our videos and our live streams on our channel. And if you want more than that, you can come join our live free member chat and also daily watch lists that we post out there as far as what we're looking at the market before the market opens. If you want more than that, you can join us, and this will be the dashboard you get where it gives you access to live training courses, including a masterclass and several techniques and tools out there to help you, especially if you're a new trader, group training and one-on-ones. So with that said, let's get into the next section here, which is earnings. So Netflix reported, killed it, really a rocket ride, and continued to hold up there. Really good job on Netflix. United Airlines, again, not monitoring this one, but we're, looking for positive earnings. Airlines are saying some positive things about what's coming out. P&G did not really trade this one this morning. Tesla's what I was really looking at, and I had no idea what to expect. IBM was up. Tesla had initial rocket up and then just came back down and pretty much flat right now. So not really meeting expectations or what the market wanted to see to give Tesla a rally. So we'll see what happens tomorrow after this gets digested overnight. But before the open on Thursday, nothing already on my list. After close, Snapchat, BJ's, Friday, Amazon, and American Express. So that's the earnings we're looking at. Looking at some charts. So this is Netflix. So you can see here, rocket right here. If you caught this, 214, to almost 280 was just a huge rock right now. We're settling down on 272. So good. There's a huge gap down here. Could possibly get filled. But right now, Netflix is doing well. So unless there's a catalyst that brings the whole market down, Netflix may have a chance to hold up there. Also, we talked about energy. So Exxon, that's been on our list here, and you can see continues to be strong here. Had a nice little rally, a little bit of a pullback, not even like 50%, more like maybe 25%, and then nice rally up here. Really testing these highs right now. So if we can test these highs and break above, this 106, look for a continuation play up here towards 110, 112. Looking at Tesla, so I put on the 8-hour charts just so you can see the after hours trading. And so you can see here, nice little spike up to the 20-day moving average and then a sell off. And then we're kind of settling out in the middle. Apple, it's still, it broke back down below that 20-day moving average, but still staying strong. Looking for this to possibly hold, but we got to get above that 20-day for a couple of days to really show that the bulls want to play. Nvidia, same thing. Nvidia really needs to, get back above that to 121 area and try to run up there over that 20-day moving average. Microsoft had that strong push over the 20, pull back underneath that 20 again, and so it may just become range bound here. And that's why I'm a little nervous. I'm seeing a little bit of pullback right now. Underneath the resistance lines, which means we could have possibly a bad end of week here. But earnings have got to pump us up here. Government bonds, rocketing high, new highs, which again means money's moving in the bonds and out of the stock market. Same with the 2-year yield, new highs. Dollar coming back up towards those highs. So with the dollar going up, usually gold goes down, and gold is down. Not quite to the bottom here, not to these lows at 1614.92, but headed that way. The VIX flat to down. So interesting that the market did what it did today. But you can see here SPY, this on a 1 hour. You can see how it came up in the morning, hit some resistance, and then pull back. And now we're sitting here on that 200-day on a 1 hour. On a 1 day, you see we're back below the 20-day moving average, like several other stocks. It's not good. That's showing some weakness there. Weekly, sitting down here towards the lows, but we are above the 200-day right now. So we got to hold above that. That's, you know, if we can hold above that, that's a positive momentum to possibly, you know, turning things around and get a reversal here. But it's still got, you know, we still have a few days here. A couple of cues on daily, right into this tight wedge here. You know, pull back from that 20-day moving average. So got some momentum there. On the weekly, seeing it above our resistance line, which is good. Really need to hold this line, really stay above this 268. Dow Jones rejected off that 50-day, rejecting now. We could possibly come back down, test 300 again. We can get back above 307. We might be able to run up towards the 100-day moving average. IWM pulled back off that 50-day moving average below the 20 as well. So again, back into this range here between 170 and 160. Financials pulling back off that 50-day, so we couldn't hold it. We need to really hold it again, you know, a couple days above it. So we're back down. So see if we can stay above the 20 or kind of sandwich right in between the 20 and the 50. So we really need to either break below the 20 on a short or break above the 50 to get long. Bitcoin just flat here, coming towards this wedge. We got a few days left, but Bitcoin's got to make a decision here. Ethereum, same thing, just flat. Just nothing as far as no action on Ethereum. So that's our stocks or cryptos, things we're looking at, you know, tomorrow and what we want to keep an eye on. Again, join our daily chat and watch list. Love to have you join us or join our group and get access to all the tools we have to offer. So everybody stay safe out there. We'll talk tomorrow night, see how your trades went for the day, and get a game plan for Friday. Everybody have a good night.